No, it's fine. I'm just
Ooh.
In the end, there will be only chaos.
Well, that's all water under the bridge, as I always say. Water under the bridge.
Columbia Pictures presents Chuck Norris.
Hot damn fighters! You call the police?
Not me, boss.
Nobody call the police. You must be a mirage.
The master fighter of our time. But not even he could imagine the power of the indestructible man he is about to face. A creation of science whose only thought is to survive.
Thank you, senor.
The unstoppable terror of silent rage. Now, Chuck Norris must destroy him.
Dan, watch out!
In a final battle to the death. beyond. Silent Rage.
Yes, Silent Rage, man. Of course, I raised you on this, man, of course, and paying a little bit of tribute to Chuck with my favorite Chuck Norris film. It is, I seen you guys talking about whether it's a slasher or not. It's definitely horror. It's definitely his delve into horror and thriller. I don't know if it's a slasher or not. Has slasher elements, for sure. But, he's got this mix of Michael Myers and Wolverine going on. Um, you know, and it's just, I'd say it's probably Chuck's most unique film when it comes to stuff like that. For anybody that doesn't know, yeah, Chuck Norris passed away at 86, and I put a little tribute thing to begin with on there. And this is the one, man. This is the one that I raised you on. It's the one I grew up on. I was 9 years old when it came out, and it's just, yeah, I just really think a lot about it. Hey, what's going on? Mr. Pep Shamir, how are you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of people feel like that this is a slasher. You know what I mean? And it definitely has slasher elements. It's definitely thriller slash horror.
Yeah, I'm not going to
So
argue the slasher elements at all. No, I'm not going to argue that. I just don't agree that it's a slasher. Like Halloween has slasher-esque elements in it too, but it's not
yeah,
a slasher.
yeah, I've never considered Halloween, Black Christmas, Chainsaw, the original Nightmare on Elm Street. None of them slashers, man. But each their own, I guess. It also has a William Finley in it, which is in Sisters and Eaten Alive, and the very beginning of The Fury of Brian De Palma's The Fury. Of course, you got Ron Silver in here, which is in tons of shows, man. The Entity, Blue Steel. I mean, you can go on and on. He passed away several years ago now. But yeah, it's also got goddamn, what's his fucking name? Stephen First. But he was in a lot of shit, man. Back in the day, Up the Creek. I think he might. I think he plays the mentally disabled kid in damn, what is that? The Unseen. Remember? Ooh. Yeah, his partner. Remember, he's always talking about, yeah, it's a good thing they got out of here. This is a fun one, man. This is a really good one. Of course, I have a couple of scenes from it in my intro, which shows you how much I think of it. Yeah, I heard that, man, and I was like, damn, Chuck. I mean, he was 86 years old, you know what I mean? So it's to be expected, but still, some people, you're just like the day Clint Eastwood dies, man, I'm gonna be blown the fuck away, man.
Yeah.
Like when Ozzy died, it's like before Ozzy died, I couldn't picture a world without Ozzy in it, or Ace Frehley. I couldn't picture a world without Ace Frehley in it.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Losing
Chuck
all
the
the
world that
favorites.
Chuck Norris in it, man, and we're beginning to see this world. You know what I mean? Because all these people that were of prime age when I was a kid, or considering that I'm over 50, all these motherfuckers, make sense that they're in their 80s. So yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of them. But hell, Dick Van Dyke turned 100. He's over 100 years old now. He's still alive, dude.
Hey.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Brian? How you doing, man? Albuquerque. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome from Albuquerque. Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck, man. I think he's got a lot of cool ones, man. The Octagon. You got Force Vengeance. Of course, you got Lone Wolf McQuade. Of course, the thing he did with Missing in Action. He did Texas Walker, Texas Ranger for years. Just a fucking icon, man. Just all around. For everybody that doesn't have it, the link is in the chat there. Drake put it in there. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. But as this comes along, you're going to see us having a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with this movie. We always have.
Oh yeah.
Always have, man. It's just a fun, horror thriller. You know what I mean? It's just, this guy. Matter of fact, when I was a wrestler, the thing a lot of people don't know, when I was a wrestler, I kind of took a little bit of my persona, the way I would stalk people in the ring, as a combination of Darth Maul and this killer in this movie. The way he gets down, these kind of looks and shit. When they're down there all hurt and shit. I used to do that in the ring. I'd get down and be like,
yeah,
it was creepy, man. I don't know how many wrestlers told me that was creepy. What the fuck are you doing?
Forget it. Yeah, the two deaths that probably hit me the hardest though was probably Macho Man Randy Savage
Mm,
and
yeah,
Olivia Hussey hit me pretty hard too.
yeah. Oh yeah, we're losing all of them, man. It's crazy, crazy. You know, it just it's just nature. It just happens, man. You see, we'll never lose Clint. Yeah, he's in good shape. Yeah, man. But geez, that doesn't matter, man. There's a lot of people that's been non-drinkers, non-smokers, and all that. He's just. I can see Clint every time I see him. I can see him with a little less Clint. You know what I mean? He's just
Yeah, he's a little more mortal every time you see him.
Yeah, just like Rocky said, the only thing that's ever been undefeated is time.
Yeah, it's true.
Time is undefeated, and no matter how much you think, you know what I mean? I've smoked for many years, yet people that's younger than me that I've known that never smoked fucking died of heart disease. And I have no heart disease or anything. So as of yet, knock on wood on that. But yeah, man, we'll get ready to get this rolling. I of course have I got the Blu-ray here. Like I said, the link is up there. I do believe it's free on YouTube. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but this is Mill Creek. You might remember the old Mills Creek. This is actually Mills Creek, and it comes in like a VHS looking thing.
Yeah, I
It's
like to
kind of
get a
cool.
few of those. They're pretty neat.
I got this for like $6, man, a couple of years ago to replace the DVD version. This is the first time I've ever watched the Blu-rays. The first time I've ever watched it. So, you guys are privileged.
Yeah, I got the DVD somewhere.
But yeah, I'm ready for the countdown if you are, man.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go for it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you think about me using the theme for the 2-minute countdown before the stream started?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty neat. I love this thing.
Pretty cool. Huh? I went and I found it on there, and I thought, man, the best they're going to give me for that's a claim. They're not going to strike me for that. Arab Table Loose, man. That is my favorite too, man. That is my favorite too.
Well, that and you put that disclaimer in your shit now.
Right, but they don't give a fuck. Every Table Loose is absolutely my favorite Clint Eastwood. I love a lot of Clint Eastwood. Don't get me wrong, most Clint Eastwood, like almost nearly all of it. But River Trip Loose has got a special place, man, in my heart. It really does.
Well, no, they really don't care about that, but they do care about you talking shit, though.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them.
They definitely care about that. I went on a helly rant for like 5 minutes, and then next thing I know, everything's gone. I'm like, damn.
They know they can kiss both cheeks of my ass, man.
Yeah.
I've been telling them that for 5 years. Both cheeks. Don't leave one out, Yeah. Yeah, the whole goddamn bag of Oreos.
That's one of my favorite parts in the entire movie.
Stop that, you goddamn baboon. I love what she's telling the cops, the 2 cops that Philo beat up, and they come to the door looking for him, and she's talking about Clyde, but they think she's talking about Philo, and she's talking about these crap all over the place, eating all the Oreos. So these guys got this mental picture in their head of Clint Eastwood fucking swinging around the place, shitting all over the place. They're like, oh my god.
About the theatrical version director's cut of The Exorcist. No, neither one.
What do you think about the actor director cut of The Exorcist? From my own opinion, I like them both. Yeah, I like the director's cut and in the original 1973, man. Yeah. I mean 1933, and I mean the director's cut. I prefer the version you've never seen. It's a little different than director's cut. It's got the imaging on the walls and shit that director's cut doesn't have. But it's basically the same thing.
As far as I'm concerned, there is no other version of that than that one.
Yeah, but 1973 was around for 30 years before that one, nearly 30 years before that one came out, man. That was the one we knew. That's the one I grew up on, was in 1973.
Yeah, I get that. But until one of these boutique labels print it with the version I've never seen on it, I'll never own a better copy than the one I have. I still got the J card clip case version, and I'm good.
Here comes this fucking woman, man, that reminds me of your grandma so
Like,
much,
yeah,
dude.
it's my grandma. I just hung out with her
It
today.
is. It is, man. I swear to God, people, I'm telling you, this woman on here, this loud one that screams and hollers and finally shuts, she's so annoying. And all she does is bitch the kid, tells him to come out, then tells him to come back in and screams at him. Are you nuts? That reminds me of Drake's grandma. I swear to
Yeah,
God, man. I've known this woman
she,
since I was 20 years old.
yeah, she even kind of looks like her.
Yes.
And then when you knew her very well and everything,
That'd be crazy, won't they? Huh? But you don't gotta be rude.
and
The
he's
kids are
sitting there
going,
trying
shit, shit, shit.
yeah,
Now
and
you can get outside.
he's there trying to take his Thorazine or whatever he's got in his
He's
hand there, and
losing
just
it, dude. You
drops the
can't keep
bottle and
somebody
shit.
mental in that house, dude. You can't because the adults are just as annoying as the kids. This poor fucking guy is doing his best, man. I mean, he's doing everything, and he does such a good job, man. He is so good. He was
Yeah, he
also
said
in
to
The
me, he's like,
Mist,
I'm losing
remember?
it. Yeah, that's true.
Stephen Keats, I do, or no, it's Brian Libby, I do believe his name is. But he's in The Mist. He's the guy that gets ripped in half. The guy with the motorcycle jacket on, remember?
Yup.
See,
I ain't
don't
gonna.
they? He's looking at her like, what the fuck? I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Don't they? Don't they
You don't
just
gotta
judge
be rude.
you?
He didn't say nothing. He just looked at her and was like, "Oh Jesus, I gotta go." He can't go anywhere. There's nowhere he can go without serious annoying. I mean, look how annoying she is. Of course, she's gonna spawn some annoying fucking children.
Yeah, and he tries. Do you think he goes in there and slaughters the chickens first?
Yes,
You do think he
he thinks
slaughtered the
he's at
chickens?
least trying. He's at least trying. He's
Yeah,
attempting to.
the ducks are getting away from
You can
ducks.
stop that noise. They're kids. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what my grandma didn't understand. We're kids, man. We're gonna be loud and irritate them with their friggin' that looks like Star Wars masks from
Yeah,
like some of the
yeah, kind of.
troopers and shit.
Yeah, yeah. You could not play around and stay there and get all this noise out of your system. What are you nuts? Oh, he's decided, man. He's got the axe. He's like, I've got to make all these people be fucking quiet. She saved the kids' lives, man. I swear to God, because
Yeah,
he would
sending
have
them out of
chopped
that
them.
house like that. Oh yeah, it'd been over with. It'd been over
He
for
would
a
have
long.
chopped them, man. He would have
The
chopped them.
look, the look of relief when she stops screaming is fantastic. And this part
Yeah,
here,
he's like,
again, and this part here where he's chopping the door, he turns
yeah,
around, chops food, and just immediately turns around and keeps going. Ew,
yeah. And
bah,
the guy goes,
bah,
oh,
bah.
it is so B-rated. The way this guy goes, oh,
Oh, it's great.
oh.
Yeah. Oh.
It's so yeah, it's like I love it. This woman has got a screech, man, that would make the paint come off the fucking wall, dude.
I believe that.
Look, he looks through the hole in her and sees her, and he's like, "Ah, yes, there it is. That's the source of all the irritating noise."
Yeah, that even sounds like grandma screaming too.
Jesus
I've heard her
Christ!
scream a couple of times. It sounds like
Hey, Stacey, how you doing? Oh, this is
her.
fantastic. This is fantastic, Stacey. But this one is very special to me and Drake. You're gonna hear us do some
Ew.
commentary on this fucker. You're gonna see us have some fun on this one. Here's just
Oh,
do it,
he
man.
says,
Just do it. Maybe we can stop. Yes, and look at it. He's like, he even takes a big
I'm like,
breath.
oh, did you have some sort of a little intro in yours when yours started?
What?
Like, did you have a little, like, special intro to yours when yours started or something? Because you're like 3 seconds behind me.
No.
Because Chuck's walking in the door right now.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Here. All I gotta do is move forward just a little bit. Yeah, I love it when Chuck gets out of his when he gets out of his Bronco there. He's just like, and the camera just veers up at him, like, oh, kind of like when it first shows Dio, kind of like when it first shows Dio in episode 1 of JoJo.
Yeah. That
Fucking obnoxious.
season 1 is still my favorite simply because of
It is
Dio
great.
and
2, man, 2 and 3. That's my 2 favorites, man.
Oh
2,
yeah,
two
two
is
and three.
special because you got Caesar, and oh man, and I really like Caesar. Caesar wasn't around long enough.
No, he wasn't. Caesar should have stayed around. I always liked Abdul too.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Abdul was
yep.
cool.
They should have left him dead though when he died. And
Yeah, should have
and old
left
boy
that.
makes such a breaks down so hard about it. He's my favorite character. What's his name? The flat top.
Oh, Big Man.
Do what?
Polnareff. He looks like Big Man.
He is my favorite character, man. I like that
Believe
ultra killer type guy. So yeah, this guy is simply a combination of Wolverine and Michael Myers, man. I swear to God, he is.
it straight up.
When they put him together.
Yeah, but Polnareff reminds me of Big Man off of WrestleMania 2000
Oh,
with that haircut.
Polnareff,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's fantastic. And then he becomes a fucking turtle or something.
I don't know about all that, but yeah.
Oh shit, sorry about that.
I know he turns into
thought you knew.
a kid. I know he turns into a kid, and then he turns into an embryo at one point, but I don't remember the turtle part.
That's part 6 shit. I forgot you
Oh,
haven't got
dude,
that.
I am definitely not part 6. My brother is going to throttle you.
Just don't tell him.
No, I won't. I won't tell him about it.
Don't tell him that I fucked it up. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
shit,
right.
dude. By the
Right.
time we get,
Go ahead, man.
like I said, well, shit. By the time we get there, I'm gonna forget you even said it.
Here, this is good. This is and I think he does a pretty good job of like Chuck. I mean, let's be honest. Chuck was never the greatest actor, but there's much
No,
worse. And he was a good, genuine person. You never hear not one person ever say anything negative about Chuck Norris, man. Never. He's
no.
not the kind of guy that brought his. Like he was black belt in like 6 different kinds of fucking martial arts, including Brazilian jiu-jitsu, judo, karate, all that shit. Chuck Norris made up his own goddamn art, made up his own version.
Yeah, he learned
That's
Jeet Kune Do from Bruce Lee,
yeah, Taekwondo.
and then he decided to make his own shit.
7-time world karate champion. 7 times.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he fought in the Octagon a couple times too, before it got real big.
Well, and it's funny about him is when he talked about like Hoist Gracie and all those people, he didn't go in there and go, "Well, my karate can beat them." He just said, I got a lot of respect for that. I'd like to learn more about that." Which means he was saying, "Man, I can't whoop everybody's ass because there's so many different kinds of martial arts." He was just a master of his.
Exactly, but he was willing to learn all the others.
Right. He admitted he was not the master of all martial arts, which is a lot of martial arts people have trouble admitting that kind of shit. He was a very humble man. He really was. Just a good guy. Everything I know about him. If there's anything negative about him, by now we would know. By now we would know if there was anything bad about Chuck Norris.
Oh yeah. Do you think Wes Craven would have did a good Candyman?
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see him and Clyde Barker work together on it.
Yeah, like the way he did People Under the Stairs and shit. Like I think he would have made a macabre Candyman.
Like I was shocked yesterday when Chris said he found that's something I never heard him say before. He found Wes Craven overrated. I think that's insane to say that Wes Craven is overrated. He created fucking Freddy Krueger, for Christ's sakes.
He also created a lot of the torture porn elements.
Yeah. I mean,
we wouldn't have a lot of those torture porn movies.
That's his opinion. It's just not. It's just something I didn't know that. I never heard him say that he felt that way before. It just kind of came out. I was like, "Whoa, okay." I was such in shock. I didn't know what to say.
Oh no, I still got beef with who is it that said they didn't like Carrie?
Ninja.
Yeah, I still got beef with Ninja. I'll have forever beef with Ninja over Carrie.
He does
Me
it,
and Ninja
man.
will never be, man. Me and Ninja will never be the same again. I love Ninja, but there's always a black stroke on that friendship.
He just sitting there. This guy does a great job, man. Yeah, Brian. Brian. Speaking of Brian Sanchez says, Goran Drake, what did you think about Underworld Evolution, Underworld Rise of the Lycans? I love the original Underworld, and I love Rise of the Lycans. That's the two that I like.
Well, I'll tell you my feelings about Underworld right now.
Yeah. He's Brian. He's a big Underworld fan. He's got that set.
I'll show you my feelings about Underworld right now.
I thought Sonya was so much sexier than
I even still
main
have
chick,
the
man.
J card to it, dude.
Sonya was
Like I still
so
got the J
voluptuous,
card to
man.
it.
Like when her and
Oh,
Lucian
dude.
had sex on the edge of the thing, on the edge of the cliff there. God damn, she's fucking just luscious.
Yeah, I've come to really appreciate her lately.
Oh, dude. So Sonya was all that, and then some more, and then some more on top of that. Her body said blam, and it said boom, boom, bap.
Dude, this thing has so much features on it. It's ridiculous, dude. I didn't even realize it had as many special features as it does.
No,
Even
I don't
one
think
of the
I've seen
blue.
the last. I don't think I've seen the last couple of Underworlds, to be honest with you. So I really can't speak on them. I seen like the first four. I don't know about the last one
Well,
or two that was after that, but I know that Rise of the Lycans I like just as much as the original, maybe a little more. Lycans
well,
maybe my
you're
favorite
just missing one. Yeah, you're
because
just missing one.
yeah,
Blood Wars is actually really good. It's better than Evolution for sure. They're all better than Evolution. Evolution is the black sheep of the group. It's good.
now
It's not.
the second one with William or whatever it was, I felt like
Yeah,
that the vampire in it was a little weak, man. I you know
that was
the one in part two.
Evolution. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Evolution.
I felt like he should have kicked a lot more ass than he did.
What I love about these is every one of them are they? Man, you got me on these now. Are these Dolby Vision or are they HDR? Oh, they're HDR. They're HDR plus.
They
They're
don't
the
have Dolby
extra
Atmos.
HDR. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they do.
Oh,
All of
okay.
them have Dolby Atmos on them. That's what I love about them. They sound so pretty. You could hear every little thing. And there's alternate flashbacks for the first Underworld, which is interesting. But oh, you do get the extended version. I thought you only got the extended version of the first Underworld on the Blu-ray. It's on the 4K too. How in
This
the hell did they fit both versions of the movie on one 4K? That's
I don't know,
amazing.
man. That William Finley. Do you remember William Finley in like Sisters? Remember he's the weird guy that controls Margaret Kidder, and then he's
Yeah.
the husband to Marilyn Burns in Eaten Alive too. But when he goes,
Yeah.
and he's so annoyed with her, he has to make this noise to keep from like strangling her. Remember, he's like, yeah.
I
I
love
totally
that
felt
dude.
that. I was like, damn, he's so irritated.
Yeah, I've actually made that noise a couple times at a couple people.
Then making Underworld 6, are they? Ooh, yeah,
Why?
they probably will. The only thing I think people look down on, with mostly with the Underworlds, was their huge use of CGI, which that doesn't bother me so
Yeah.
much, man. It just depends.
If it's done right, it's good. They used it in the right way, I think.
Ron, so he's an odd guy, man. Remember, he plays the nipshit fucking do-gooder doctor in the Entity.
Yeah.
He's
It's
annoying
true.
as fucking the Entity, man.
I'm about to take all of my good box sets and take them out of my shelves because I just realized I'm getting damage.
Damn it. Will you squeeze them in
Damage
too
on
tight or something?
something because it's scraping my circle out. It's putting nips in my circle for the family crest.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
must
gonna
have squeezed them in too tight, man. Can't do that, yeah. But it is just
Yeah,
cardboard and shit after all.
I'm gonna take all of my box sets and put them on a shelf instead, so I can look at them and let them look pretty.
Yeah.
Because my avatar is about completely ruined.
When
The
they
slip
fuck
cover
up
to it
really
anyway.
bad. Do you think they got this idea from Wolverine?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure Wolverine was around in 82, before 82. Maybe. I don't know.
Wolverine has been around since 1960
70?
something.
Really? I thought it might have
Yeah,
been the
yeah.
70s.
Wolverine came around while Kennedy was still in office. I know that.
Really? Damn.
Or even maybe before that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're mixing basically an indestructible motherfucker with a very crazy mind. I mean, this guy was fucking insane.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole bunch of no. It seems like if they were to do this, they would have done it to a better person.
Well, they're just seeing somebody that won't be missed, somebody that won't be claimed. You know, nobody's looking to really necessarily claim his body, no family, you know. So they're thinking, you know, this is somebody we could get, experiment on. They're not
Oh,
thinking he's going to go around murdering people. I don't think they realize exactly how crazy this fucker was. Now, his doctor does, but they don't.
I mean,
That's why he's
I mean,
telling them.
if they wanted that, they should have went to either New York, Chicago, Detroit, or something like that. There's plenty of people nobody gives a shit about over to those places. There's too many people.
He's trying to tell him, man, you don't want to bring this fucker back with that shit. You know, he's fucking crazed.
Man, I like this guy.
He's
got
the only movie he ever played that I can remember that he ever played somebody that wasn't the good guy, that wasn't the protagonist, was in Blue Steel with Jamie Lee Curtis. He plays he's infatuated and obsessed with her, and it's got Jamie Lee Curtis and Clancy Brown and of course Ron Silver, a couple other people. But I seen that once, and he plays a good crazy guy too. Ron Silver does.
I haven't seen that.
It's not bad. It's back before Jamie Lee Curtis decided to start kissing her own ass on a regular basis.
True. I don't know. I'm still kind of on this B-rated and Antonio Banderas over.
Yeah. This guy, this guy was in a lot of shows back then, man. I can't remember his name, but he was in a lot of shit, man.
I know, but it looks like he could be like a long lost Antonio Banderas cousin or something.
He was around long before Antonio.
Oh yeah,
he's not bad.
It could be his uncle. We never know.
Only Chuck would find a chick he used to have a relationship with that's now pissed at him in the hospital where he's going to retrieve the body of the maniac. She just happens to be there because, you know, Chuck was a stud, man. He ran around fucking all the chicks.
Man, that
if she was hot, if she was hot and she was in the same vicinity, there was a chance that Chuck used to, sleep with her.
Oh no, that sounds like some me shit. I just ran into Cassie the other day.
Yeah, I found out today that Chuck was married from 1950 because he's born in 1940. He was married to his first wife from 1958 to like 1989.
No,
so,
he got married
and then they got divorced, and then he married his current wife that he was with when he died in 98, and he's been with her ever since. So that right there says a lot about him.
I think
it really does.
I mean, I think this actress is cute as hell.
She is, yeah.
But she needs a sandwich.
It's the only time, she is hungry. I think this is Tony Callum, because this Tony is spelt with an I, so I'm guessing that's her. It's the only thing I've ever seen her in. I do believe.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Tony with an I, yeah. That is cute.
I love that.
She looks like a Tony, doesn't she? Or Andy with an I. Andy with an I too. Same type thing.
Yeah.
He's sitting there touching her shoulder shit the whole time. This smug motherfucker. And she's getting pissed. There's no way you're going to break my heart again. You understand? So don't even try talking me into going to bed with you again for old time's sake, because you don't have a snowball's chance in hell. And then the next scene, they're in fucking bed.
Exactly. Yep, they're there.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's predictable. You know what I mean? It's like, if she's reacting that strongly to him, you know what's going to happen next.
Oh yeah. Yeah, damn.
Anybody that reacts that strongly, you obviously made an impression on.
Yeah.
And that, now she's even kissing his boo boos. Oh my god. She was obviously in love with
Yeah,
old
she's
Chuck
adorable.
at one time. Chuck just, well, your grandma, my mom,
Obviously,
your other
obviously,
grandma had a thing for Chuck Norris back
yeah.
then, man. She thought he was hot as shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As did about 2 million other women.
Yeah. Yeah. Your grandma might now. The first grandma we were talking about, the screeching hell, that's your mom's mom, of course. The grandma I'm talking about now is
Yeah.
my mom. She thought Chuck was all. He got
Yeah.
2 cheeseburger meals with chips. He's hungry.
They could have kept the chips.
Well,
I ain't touching chips.
I think there's some fried bologna or something on the side or something too. I don't know what's up with that, but no, that's tomato maybe. He didn't want no tomato. He's like, I'm a meat guy. Goddamn.
I don't know. This girl would be pretty if she would clean up.
Oh yeah, she's definitely got the dirty slut thing happening. Which
Yeah, but if
there's
she cleaned up,
always room for a dirty slut here somewhere, here and there.
yeah, but if she cleaned up, she'd be quite all right. I do dig
Yeah,
that waitress though.
she needs more hair.
Yeah.
She
I don't know. The
definitely got some
waitress was better.
1982 looking hair. Parted in the middle and feathered. That was definitely a 1982 thing.
Definitely,
The
yeah.
feathered hair was big in the 80s, man.
I
I
kind of
remember
like
that
it.
shit, though.
It's coming.
I-
It's coming
yeah.
back.
I was 9
Yeah,
years
it's
old
coming
when this
back.
came out.
I didn't exist.
Oh no, it was long before you were even thought of.
Yeah, I didn't exist.
I was in those
So,
pretty white teeth years. You candy, I snatches him up, motherfucker.
and he tried to grab his knife, his ivory handled knife.
Biggest mistake you made all day. I get out of town.
I don't know what the hell his backup was going to do there.
Nothing. And he said something else to him here. He said, "You ain't seen the last of you, so it better be," or something like that.
Yeah.
This ain't over yet, sucker. It better be.
Yeah, it better be.
It's a great
be
one
over.
little liner there.
Yeah, he's like, better
This
be
one,
over. I mean, that's really all he had to say.
this one, his partner says, "It's a good thing they left when they did. I was really getting mad. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
was
we
getting
hate to
really
see that.
mad." And Chuck says, I know, Charlie. That's why I run him off before you really got riled up. Man's got to have a motto, Charlie.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just
He's
not
just throwing,
type. You know what I mean? Big boy's just not a
Yeah.
fighter, man.
No, he's not.
Like,
Goddamn, this girl's fucking cute,
Yeah.
man.
like if Charlie decided to get rough, he probably could. If he knew how to throw that size around and shit. But he's just not
yeah.
him. He does a good job of.
Oh, did you see that? He was looking at her.
Yeah.
He was looking at her. Bro ain't got a snowball's chance in hell with that girl.
No.
Of course, neither do I, but that's okay.
I didn't
I
realize
might
this.
be able to smooth my way into it.
I didn't realize Bill Finley was so tall, man. He's a tall, long, skinny motherfucker.
Yeah, that's dangerous if he knows how to use it.
Oh yeah, you get a hell of a reach.
And if you know how to use that reach. And if you know how to use that reach, you could really do some damage for that.
We first telling him the story about how he tried to clean the doggy up that got dirty and fucking put it in the washer or some shit. Or no, he washed it, put it in a freezer.
Yeah. Yeah, he thought about putting it in the washer and he's like, no, I don't want to hurt it. And then he decided to throw him in the freezer.
Well, he's just
like
a little
that
kid,
was going to.
Somebody should have been watching. Think about all the time it took to do all this. Why wasn't somebody watching him at least a little bit?
I mean, come on, man. I don't know if I just grew up different than most kids did, which I did. But I had more common sense than that.
It depends on how young you get, man. He panicked. He didn't want to get in trouble because he got the dog all dirty, and he just made a big mistake, man. It happened. That usually doesn't happen, but it did to him.
See, you're always real cool about things like that. If I did that, you would have took me in and taught me how to teach. Well, taught me how to wash said dog properly.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't have had to stick it in the freezer. You know? You could always come to me a little
Yeah,
easier
like
than
you've
that.
always been.
You didn't have to panic.
Yeah, you've always been one of those dads, man. I could always come to you with some shit and be cool.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't have been forced to freeze the dog out of panic. Yeah, there he is, back alive. The first thing he said was, "I hope that's not John Kirby." And now he shows me he shows him the cut here. So much like they had to got that straight from Wolverine, man. Because that's just like
Dude.
Wolverine. That's crazy. When that come back together, you could see the line a little better. Now I don't remember back in the day being able to see it that well, but now that it's high definition, you can.
Yeah,
See,
it's done in reverse.
yeah, kind of like with the way they did the Christine damage and shit.
Yeah. Oh, Sanchez, man, I thought you said boys in the hood for a second. I was like, oh shit, man, I can give you plenty of thoughts about that.
Oh, I don't know, man. I kind of like the wraparound to Tales from the Hood too, man. It's actually pretty good. I had that Screen Factory over there, as a matter of fact. It's
I don't
they're
remember.
they're all done pretty good, man. Here,
I
hold
don't
on.
remember
You
seeing that one.
remember that?
No, I remember Snoop Dogg's Hood Horror.
It's let me see. You got right here. Yeah, oh, shit, I forgot Wings Hauser was in that. David Allen Greer. Got a pretty good cast. He's got yeah. Yeah, the wraparound's pretty interesting in it, really. It's yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Not at all. You got the original cover right there. Not bad.
Yeah, I
Not bad.
always do that to mine too. If it's got the original cover underneath the slipcover, I always flip it around.
Oh, you kind of have to through the Screen Factories. That way you get that way you show both artwork. Here she goes.
Yeah,
She she tries to be strong, but you can see her every time he comes around, she be fidgeting and shit, getting all nervous.
mhm.
Obviously, he's definitely got her. Look at her.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
He's got her, yeah, and he knows it.
Oh yeah.
Dan, hold on. Go ahead and keep the Tedder busy real quick. I'm gonna go refill my Joe real quick.
I don't know what am I supposed to do? Do a stand-up comedy or some shit?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, good luck with that. I can't do comedy to save my life. I guess I could jump up and start dancing, but I can't do that well either. I just do what I call the standing cuddle. Yeah, that doesn't look good. You don't know what you expected. I mean, he's sitting there regenerating. Dude, psychotic. That's just a whole bunch of no. Oh, him all fucking suave and shit. He's kicking back, cool jewel in there.
And here's when the serious horror aspects are getting ready to start kicking in.
Oh no, sure, Dan. I can't. No, I don't think I could see you again. He's like, all right, well, okay, whatever.
Okay, well that's it then.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that was
See,
cold.
you're seeing the elements of the fact that he hurt her before. You can definitely see that.
Yup.
He broke her heart before, and she hasn't forgot about that shit. They don't, man. They don't. No matter how sweet they get, how much they love you, the more they love you, the more hurt they can get. And the more hurt they can get, the more they. Ooh. Nothing can be more vicious than a woman. Than a hurt woman. Nothing is more vicious.
And nothing more vicious than a woman's corn, they say.
Oh, yeah. There's a reason why there's that saying, man, because they can, I have hurt a few, and they're very mean about it.
Well, I mean, you fuck around, you'll end up on Deadly Women and shit. Fuck around too much.
She talks and just looks at it. Turn on, just looks and just looks down again. She's pretty much saying, I'm done with you for now. We'll talk later. I want no more of you right now. No more of you at this moment, motherfucker. Get out of here. See, she went from being happy to remembering how much you hurt her, and that she was done with that at that point.
Yeah, she's done with that conversation.
She can't get that out of her brain for now, so she'll just have to get over it, and then she'll be ready to talk to him.
Well, she had it out of her brain for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Right. Well, I mean, what I got from it is she got all into him and shit, and he was pretty much playing at the time, and they messed around, and and he wasn't ready to be serious, but she was, and that's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, now he wants her back to be serious, but she don't trust him enough to.
Right. Now he's calmed down a little bit. He realizes how much he really liked her, and he's trying to make up for it, and she's not going to make it easy. Which, I mean, you can't blame her.
Yep, that's exactly what that is.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's so stupid, man, because all he's got to do is go report that shit. He's talking about some malpractice.
Yeah, like that's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, okay, you're going to kick me the fuck out and tell me you're my boss and that I can go ahead and get fired and all this, blah, blah. Okay, I'll go report you, bro.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's such thing as, you know what I mean, like honor between colleagues and shit like that. But when you're fucking around and bringing back and making this fucker damn near invincible and he's crazier than a fucking shithouse rat, maybe somebody needs to know. You can't let him,
make sure somebody knew.
And then he's being a dick, and because that's his patient. That's his mental patient. And he.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's right. That's right. That is his brain.
He's a psychiatrist.
That's right.
So he knows he knows exactly what this fucker's capable of. He had him on some serious drugs.
Yeah, if they should be listening to anybody about John Kirby, it should be him.
He probably shouldn't have been running around out in the public like that. Actually, to be honest, I mean he obviously shouldn't have been. So
yeah,
but he was.
At least not back at that house.
Yeah, yeah. He was related somehow, a cousin or something. I do believe. And then that would make that house would make the sanest person go nuts, man. Just watching that 5 minutes of it made me feel a little unstable,
Well, they give you PTSD.
A fucking woman screeching and hollering and just like she was fucking just stupid, man. Just ignorant bitch, man. Like the poor kids, man. The kids don't even realize it, but he did them a favor.
Yeah.
He did them kids a favor. Sent them away and got rid of that annoying fucking just trifling bitch, man. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to buy time for, was for her to send them away first. I think that was his last rational thought, was about the kids. He's like, well, I'm going to let her get rid of them.
The instead of the kids were out there too, he went into the coop and started chopping instead. He was just trying to do anything to keep from hurting everybody around there.
Yeah, and then he just waited for her to send yeah, and then he waited for her to send the kids away, and then he was like, "Yep."
This chick laying here getting in the wet t-shirt, getting a beer pour over here. You talk about some nice fucking tits, man.
Belly.
Jesus Christ. It ain't right. Damn, there's some more. He's just loaded with good dude.
Oh yeah, of the entire biker club, that one's my favorite.
This biker dude running around here like a fucking like a chimp or whatever, acting like an ape or whatever.
Yeah.
He reminds me of your grandpa when he was younger. He acted like that when he was younger and healthy.
I mean, I
For
remember
real.
some of that. Him acting a fool.
Yeah, he really showed his ass. They annoyed me badly.
He's a lot,
Your
he's a lot
grandparents
easier
on
to
your
deal
mom's
with these
side
days.
annoyed the shit out of me. They just, oh my god.
Oh, he's a lot easier to deal with these days, especially now that I've grown up and everything.
Well, yeah, but he just he felt like bringing his ass against the wall. Oh, I love this. Bartender, you called the police?
Oh, I love this.
You called the police? Not me, boss. You called the police? Nope. You called the police?
Hey, bartender, you call the police?
Bartender, you called the police? Well, hell, if nobody called the police, it must be a mirage.
Did you not realize what's
now we're getting ready for one of those classic Chuck Norris scenes, man. He's about to whoop every motherfucking biker in this bar. All 20 or 30 of them. Classic Chuck Norris.
I don't care how bad you are and what you know. 30 people are eventually going to get you.
Well, you notice in these fights, man, it's very seldom there's more than one come at him at a time. They always come at him one-on-one, and that's not the way that would go. Motherfuckers would all jump at him at once. Especially once he took out the first couple, they'd all be on him. They're smarter than that. You don't take on somebody who's a black belt in 6 or 7 different kinds of fucking martial arts and fight them one-on-one. You just don't do that. Because he's a black belt in fucking karate, judo, taekwondo, and even Brazilian jiu-jitsu, which means he can get down on the ground and hurt you too.
Yeah. Yeah, like 4th, 5th degree and more.
Yeah. Now, right here, if she busted that over his head, they'd be all over him. If they had any brains.
They all hounded him. And said they send this former professional wrestler after him.
He's gonna give him the bear hug here, which is just they're showing their ass.
Now that must have been his finish.
This bartender is tied to the fucking post with a gag, and they even got a noose around him. I love that when he breaks that full cue and swings around and says "bap."
Yeah,
my favorite kick from Chuck Norris is that jumping fucking roundhouse that he does, and when he sticks his foot, it's a bap 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 bap.
Oh, dude, I could land a hell of a jumping roundhouse.
No one did it quite like him, man. You know what I mean? You see all these martial arts shows and all this, and you never see anyone do that jumping roundhouse quite like he does. I don't think he does it now necessarily, but he definitely does it later when he's fighting the bad guy, the main killer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a yellow in Hopkido.
Oh, he's a spit up all this shit in his mouth when he punched him in the gut. Oh,
not me, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, bitch. We're not throwing his ass, not me.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn how to throw a glass? Oh, okay. I don't think you learn how to throw a glass, do you? Oh,
not really.
See, they're all every single one of these guys couldn't fucking whoop their way out of a wet paper bag. That's the whole thing. They're running and jumping at him. You know, in your fight, you don't ever run at anybody. You do never run at somebody.
Oh, well, shit. Never. They were attacking each other more than they were attacking him.
Yeah.
They took out each other more than he took any of them out.
You never run at a person. Never. You're just asking to get hurt. You run at somebody like that. He's got his bike in there. He's going to get started. Ugh.
Yeah. No.
He was outside on the TV talking to his buddy, going, "Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back in there and ask her for a date. That's all I'm gonna do." Meanwhile,
I
he looked
hate
at me.
that, man. I hate that about these older movies, man.
What?
They're always destroying good classic vehicles.
Yeah,
It bothers me. Like
they
they
did.
went through like 40 or 50 something Furies, man.
Oh, Christine, yeah. They well, I mean, my favorite car, the one that Buddy Repperton had, the charcoal gray, fucking like 1968 Camaro Super Sport. They went through at least 3 or 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah, that's
And that car, I mean, you talk about, that's the ultimate muscle car, man. The fucking 1968 Camaro Super Sport. That is the muscle car of muscle cars. Besides the Hemi, I guess. But there wasn't very many of those.
man. If I were to choose two, like if someone said, "Hey, I'm going to give you two classic muscle cars," it'd be a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT
Oh yeah.
or a Plymouth Barracuda.
We're getting ready to start the horror aspect of the film here. It's getting ready to start. Once he decides, fuck these people, I'm just going to go do my thing. And it starts when he hears his doctor talk about killing him. When he realizes that,
Yep.
what's going on, CBD, man? CBD's not a Chuck fan, but I told him check this one out because this one's different. This is a different Chuck Norris movie by far. This one's This one's unique.
Yeah, the only thing the same about any other Chuck Norris movie and this one is the fact that he just whooped 50 bikers in a bar.
He is the martial arts aspect, yes. But if you take the Chuck Norris martial arts aspect and mix it with a horror esque slasher esque type horror film, and you have this, which they mix it really well. The horror and the martial arts. But this is definitely on the horror side, the thriller side. This movie is.
I want that record player.
There's some serious fucking murders goes on here.
Oh yeah, I get that.
I mean, once he gets that, once he leaves that place, he's just fucking nut. Oh, did you see that record down there? That was an early Nicks Buckingham record. Young Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham.
Mm-hmm.
Nicks Buckingham. You don't see those albums a lot. That's before they joined fucking Fleetwood. See? Once she stopped being mad, she goes to him. That was smart of him to let her do that. Don't push it. She made herself clear. She wants to come, and she did.
Yep.
He said, okay, now as long as you ain't playing around, you really want to fucking do something serious, then I'm here. But don't be playing with me again.
Exactly.
It's a time for love.
Oh god, there to go again.
Here's the son. Oh, of course, man. This is the newness of the relationship, man. What happens in newness of a relationship? Lots of sex, lots of fucking breakfast in bed, lots of, you know what I mean? All that bullshit.
Oh.
Wherever you can find a place to have sex, that's where you're doing it. It's like, hey, this looks like a good place. When? Now. All right.
It don't matter. Middle of the floor, on the balcony, in the back seat,
Yeah.
on the hood.
A new hot relationship, it's whenever and wherever. Whenever and wherever. You don't give a shit. That shit matters later on when you're used to each other, but when you're new and related, you just don't give two shits.
Yeah, spontaneously, you kind of.
That's why it's so hot early on like that, When you start getting all picky about that shit, it takes away from the fire of it. You know what I mean? It takes away, when you take away the spontaneity out of a relationship, you lose a big chunk.
Yeah.
Let's be able to realize you need to keep some spontaneity in your relationships, man, or it just becomes drab. It becomes just routine. That's the last thing you want is routine. You might as well pick a night to have sex once a week,
Some people do that.
It fucks the whole thing up. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, some people actually do that. They have specific
Oh, I know.
times, and
I know.
it's just
I
like,
know. It
huh?
fucking it ruins it.
And it's like, what the fuck you mean?
When it's
We
no longer
can't do it
exciting.
unless it's Saturday.
When it's no longer exciting is when eventually something, you get one of them or both of them, fucking their eyes start wandering. Because as human beings, we naturally want that excitement. We crave that excitement. You got to keep it in a relationship. You must keep the excitement and the spontaneity and the consideration, and you've got to keep all those things. Relationships are hard, man. They take work. They take work. They take consideration. You got to think about this shit. You got to be considerate.
Yeah.
You start, and you got to think about their feelings first. And if they're thinking about your feelings first at the same time, you got something successful. But when you got each of you thinking about your own feelings first, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Might as well. I mean, you got to consider the person first, and they got to consider you first.
Yeah.
But when you've got one person, and you're thinking of them first, and they're thinking of themselves first, I've been stuck with that a couple times. But I was still putting them first. The problem was they was putting themselves first too.
Yeah. Oh, he's got him an artist wife.
Yeah, yeah. See, he's what's her name's brother, the one that Chuck's seeing.
Oh.
That's her brother, and she lives there with them.
Oh.
She's, yeah. His wife here is pretty cool, man. She's really considerate.
Oh yeah, I like her.
She's an artist type, man. I mean that's cool as fuck.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
Artists are crazy, but they're free thinkers. They're an artist of any kind is on a different level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm an artist, of several different things, and I think that's why I'm so weird. You know what I mean? I think that's why I'm so easily misunderstood. That's why I'm different. Artists are just different. They're not right in the head, in certain ways.
Yeah.
You have to be kind of off to be a good artist of any
That's
kind,
true.
music, painting, whatever it may be. You're going to be different. That's the best way to describe artists. They're different. They say, fuck it, yeah, we're just going to have some pizza, man. But see, he's so stressed out because he knows that if certain people found out that they were keeping him alive, they would all go to prison.
Oh yeah, it'd be over with.
Theirs would be over. And they'd be in prison. That is malpractice at its most vulgar, what they did to this guy. Because they wrote him off as dead, man. They even filled out the death certificate and everything.
Man.
But they're getting harassed by the police department about turning over his body.
Yeah.
They're wondering why they're not getting the body. He's dead. He's been dead for a couple of days. Give us the body. We need to do, the autopsy should be done by now. Where's his body?
Yeah.
Because he's criminal and he committed some serious murder criminal acts, so they want to okay his body and so they can bury him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this knife, man. That fucking knife is crazy. He's cutting up salami.
Knife is great.
That's a big ass salami.
And he just left it on the counter, dude. What the hell?
Well, he's gonna come up cut us more in a little bit. He come down here and do his thing. Now his side project, he's a form of an artist too. He does, photography. That's an art within itself.
Yeah. I like doing photography. It's good stuff.
There ain't nothing like somebody who knows how to capture that moment.
I
People
love
act
taking
like-
pictures of nature and shit.
I think a lot of people think, oh, you go, you just click a picture. It's not. It's there's a lot more to it than that. You got to
Nah,
capture
man.
those moments.
Yeah, there's like special moments you capture with those, and there's good stories behind a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
How that picture, came to be, what you were doing that day. That's a whole memory captured in just a picture.
Especially if you're taking pictures of a person and their face, like you got to be able to look at their face and see, like with like their emotion, what they're going through, just from one picture.
Yeah.
That's the photography I love, is when they catch like a person, going, just or something. Just when they're right in the middle of something, and you're looking at that going, "Wow, what the hell are they going through? What are they thinking?" And a great photographer can capture that. Definitely a trick to it. There he is. Scared the shit out of him. He turns around, sees him, and says, "Oh my god!" The last thing he ever wanted to see was this motherfucker in his house.
Yeah,
Even before that shit happened, he would not have wanted to turn around and see this man in his house.
yeah, do shat 10 bricks.
He knows what he's capable of.
Oh yeah, dude just shat all the bricks right there.
Yeah,
It's
well,
over
he
with.
knows he is fucking dangerous, man. I mean, this dude is ultra dangerous. And now he's indestructible. They made someone completely fucking homicidal and insane to where you can't hurt them.
Yeah.
Smart, real smart, real smart. Yeah, what the fuck, man? I would have went and told them motherfuckers immediately. I'd have been like,
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
they
As soon
just
as I found
weaponized
out
the
what they
maniac.
were doing, they've been over with.
They just took somebody who was extremely murderous to begin with and just made it to where, you can't stop him from being murderous. Yeah, this has got great atmosphere too. These scenes here in this house, because it's
It's that
scary, man.
soundtrack,
It
man.
feels scary.
It's too bad they don't have this on vinyl. This would be awesome.
They do, I do believe.
Oh shit, we gotta have that.
Yeah, I found the OST on YouTube. I mean, they had to upload it from something.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why the 2-minute warning there before the thing, and that's why I put that music in there.
Yeah.
It's just cool. It's just got something about it, man.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that.
He's terrifying. Keep shooting him, shoot him right in his fucking eyeball. Something, man. Now that you shot him, run. Get the fucking far away from him as you can.
Oh, you shot him with his eyes closed.
Well, he just, he's not much of a gun guy. The doctor here isn't, He's not much of a, And see, this is the Michael Myers aspect. He went down. It's like he dies for a second and then he comes back, just like Michael Myers.
Wow.
And at this point, when this was made, Michael Myers is the only person that we'd ever really seen do that, besides him.
Yeah.
Like when he falls out of that fucking 10-story building and hits the ground, and then just sits up.
Yeah.
That's not going to kill him. You seen him heal right up. He's seen it firsthand. Why are you checking? Why are you checking his shit? Come on, man. Blow his brains out. Man, you shoot him in the fucking head. Blow his brains out with that. That gun would put a nice hole in his head.
Oh yeah, I would have put the remaining bullets directly in his face.
Blow his brains out. Now attack me with your brains all over the wall, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I would have blasted the last 3 bullets I had right through his face and then left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he can't leave though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
His wife's coming back with pizza. He can't just leave.
That's true. You can't leave your wife with this motherfucker. Unfortunately, he did anyway because he's fucking dead. But this poor woman here, I love her reaction when she sees him. Her voice changes when she starts crying. That feels so realistic.
Yeah, it's awesome.
See, I don't know if you remember that, but check it out. When she sees him, Tom, her whole voice changes, like people will do when they instantly feel pain. She sees him. It feels really, really realistic. I don't know her much, but she does a really good job here.
Oh yeah.
It's what time I remember seeing her. I mean, I'm sure she was in other shit, but really impressive here. See?
Yeah.
And here he is. He's going down. He's checking around going.
I love this. He's like, oh wow, that's what crime is like. Okay.
Yeah, you're just looking at her going, wow. Look at she's upset for some reason. Why is she so upset? That's what I took from him with the wrestling to get down to that. That creeped a lot of different wrestlers out that I worked with, man. When I would do that, they're like, "What the hell is that?"
Well, that's
That's
because you
weird.
didn't. That's because you didn't tell me you were gonna fucking do it. You just did it.
Well, they got to know me after a minute, but new people that I worked with, they were like, "What the fuck was that, dude? That was eerie." Like that's the point.
Yeah. Then everybody else around was like, yeah, that's just ruined, dude. It's just something he does. Don't worry about it. The
You know?
fans like it, so let him do it.
They were creeped out too. They're like, "What the fuck is he doing, man?" It's weird. It creeped them out. You know, they were just like like goosebumps. It's like that's the effect. That's what I wanted
Yeah, that's what you want.
because it was me. I just mixed that in with me and made it. You know, that and the pacing back and forth I took from Darth Maul.
Yeah. Just naturally. You didn't even try to do it. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, I didn't even. I wasn't thinking Darth Maul. It's just something natural. I seen Darth Maul do it, and my brain soaked it up.
Me.
It just, that's the trick, man. That's the trick. That's what you got to do with wrestling. If you
Yep.
try to do something, it's not going to work. But if it just naturally fits and you just start doing it, then that's what you're looking for.
Oh, like just about every wrestler does these days.
Yeah, it's just become too much of a performance. They have to be. Well, by the time you memorize your whole match move for move and you memorize your script word for word, there's just no room for any real feeling. You got to memorize too many things.
Yep.
When you're trying to remember every single thing like that, man, it takes place of what would come naturally, a natural performance.
I wouldn't work for WWE. If WWE sent me a thing saying
Yeah,
they wanted to meet with me tomorrow
yeah.
and said, hey, we seen footage from somewhere, blah, 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 blah. We would like to meet with you. I'd be like, I have one fucking stipulation.
Yeah,
I write my
I mean,
own fucking shit and I plan my own fucking shit.
you can't have natural personality or natural performance or anything, anything organic come out of you when you have to memorize so many things. It's impossible.
Yeah. I
There's
own
these
my
people-
character, and you guys are not going to dictate what direction I take my fucking character. If I fail, I fail.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Back in
don't want to
the
fail because you guys made me fail, you know?
yeah. Back in the Attitude Era, there was so much room for improvise. You were given certain points that you knew you had to hit,
Yep.
and you could hit them however you wanted as long as you did, and that gave so much room for character development and just creativity.
Yeah.
And when you come right down to it, that's what it's all about. When you take away the creativity about it, the organic creativity of something like that, you lose. You lose its value. You really do.
The fucking CBD said, Drake, if the D comes calling, accept the contract. Fuck them.
He said, take the money.
No, I will not take the money to dampen myself and sell myself out. That is one thing I'll never do. I don't care how much money you offer me. I'll never sell out myself. There's no way.
That's right. If it was like it is now back in Attitude Era with Stone Cold and all them, imagine how much they would have stifled people like Stone Cold and The Rock. They would have never developed the great characters they had. Never.
Exactly.
And it would have never been as great as it was back then. Oh, there it is. Oh, and then bust her head up on the wall, man. That was terrible.
That was
That's
ugly.
good. And he stands there, looks at her, and now he's looking off. He's like, well, all right, that's over.
He's like, well, okay.
I like that house, man. It's got a weird castle-y look to it. It's got a
Yeah, it's
gothic
cool.
feel.
He,
See, and here she is. She's pulling up here because she's getting ready to get together to go off because him and her are going to run off for the weekend or whatever. So she's come to get her shit together, say bye to her brother, let her brother know she's going away with the cop for the weekend.
yeah. Which
Yeah.
dude seen coming anyway?
And unfortunately, she's going to find her brother and her sister-in-law dead.
That sucks.
And she's going to go get a shower and everything. She has no idea. She's thin, but she's still got a nice little body on her.
Oh fuck yeah.
She just little. She's ultra petite. Petite.
Yes.
She is petite. I love petite. Petite is choice. Of course, so is
Because-
voluptuous. His choice too. They all get the chef's kiss from me.
I don't know. This is my preferred here. I prefer this over voluptuous any day.
There's something to say for thick and nice and voluptuous too, though.
That's true.
Some women wear that better. Some women wear the petite better. Some, you know what I mean. You just that's the cool thing about women. There's so many different kinds that are fucking scrumptious, man. There's so many. It's
Oh.
like it's like the choices are endless. They really are.
Yeah, but hers is my favorite. That's definitely my favorite.
As you get older, that alters a little bit. You know what I mean? Mine is altered just a little.
Yeah.
I've added more. Like I used to be really picky. I like this and this. Now I like a lot of different kinds. That
Yeah.
changes as you get older. It really does. You begin to see the value in a lot of different types of looks.
Yeah.
That's creepy the way he's hanging there dead like that, man. That's fucked up looking.
Yeah,
He does a good job looking dead, doesn't he?
Yeah, it does.
Damn, he does a good job of looking dead.
It's some real good makeup too. They paled his face out. That was really good.
He looks like he looks in shock almost.
Yeah. You are the Duke of New York. You are a number one. If I could CBD down here, the Duke of New York. You're the
Yeah,
Duke.
The Duke of New York. You're a number one.
Hey,
I can't hear
are-
you.
You are the Duke of New York. You are a number one.
You don't cross the Duke. You never cross the Duke. Everybody knows that.
And Snake's
Escape from
like,
New York. We ain't done Escape from New York in a long time, man. We should do Escape from New York. Escape from New York is fucking
yeah,
great.
we definitely should. Yeah, I would have to throw my
Maybe we
DVD
could bring CBD in with us and do Escape from New York.
Oh fuck yeah, let's do that. I haven't done one with CBD yet.
You gonna do an Escape from New York? Watch along, John?
Oh, that is your name.
I'm pretty sure it is. It.
I have finally learned.
I have.
CBD.
That's the first time I ever called him that. I mean, hopefully that's cool. That I, you know what I mean. Unless you'd prefer me call you CBD. Up to you, man.
said-
Up to you.
He said, yeah, I'd hang and watch that.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, I grew up with it, man. I practically know the whole goddamn dialogue, every bit of it, whole script.
Just about, yeah.
Oh
I'm
man,
about there.
I used to know. I haven't seen it in a little while, so I may have forgotten little something, but I guarantee you I haven't forgotten much. I can sit here and recite it word for word. I bet.
There are certain movies I can do that with. I can do that with Halloween, Ginger Snaps, The Fog, Carrie.
Oh, absolutely. Oh man.
The Fog is Carpenter's best.
Oh man, they're right. Oh, they're right there, dude. His first 4 or 5, man, are just,
Yeah.
top notch. And it started like Assault on Precinct 13 was one that I caught on to a little later. You know what I mean? But when I caught on to it, I realized it was one of his best scores, and it's just got something about it that's really good. We did that a couple months ago,
Yeah.
something like that. Uh oh. Here, hold up for him, man. I had to go get a couple smokes.
Okay. Yeah, he showed up and dude looked quite perplexed about the whole thing. He's a little worried about shit. What if he killed somebody? Don't be ridiculous. Why the hell would he have blood all over him then? Oh, dude, I was having technical difficulties. I want to pop that back up probably tomorrow. I finally figured out what the problem was with that, so I'll definitely be doing that for sure. I couldn't get the damn app to open up that streams my game. But yeah, I'm for sure still going to do that, man. I just got to work out some technical quirks. The game stream of the medium is still on, my guy. I just got to figure out technical difficulties with the getting it from the Xbox to the computer.
Oh, you got all Isaac Hayes' albums, huh? Yeah, you know, a lot of people forget that the old Duke, you know, Isaac Hayes was a fucking singer. He was kind of like what's his name? You know, yeah, baby, make sweet love to you. You know what I mean? He was, you know, like
Oh yeah, man.
he was a Marvin Gaye type singer. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah,
really
he's a
good at
great
it.
soul. Oh, yeah, he makes good soul music.
That was his number one thing. And then, of course, he switched off, and he was the voice of the cook in South Park for a long time.
Yo, hello there, children.
That's a
Hey,
fucked up show, dude. That's such a fucked up show. Big cake, big cake. Hey, big cake.
Cosmo's bitch. She's the biggest bitch. She's a big fat bitch in the whole wide world. She's the biggest bitch. My bitch. She's the bitch to all the boys and girls.
You bastard! You killed Kenny. Yeah,
Yeah, you killed Kenny. You bastard.
that show's fucked up, man.
I love that show. I would love to own the first 6 seasons. That'd be the original South Parks. After that, I'm kind of good. Who is messaging me and what
Yeah.
do you want?
Man, he is showing a lot of faith in his partner, leaving him to guard her, even though he knows he's not exactly a tough guy or a fighter. He's hoping he can hold the fort down and protect her. That's showing a lot of faith for this young guy that is basically a big pussy, man. You know, his partner's a big pussy. I mean, that's fact.
Yeah, I'm not about to have him watching over my woman.
No, he does
If
have
anybody
a
wants
gun,
to-
but I'm not sure the
Man,
guy's ever pulled the gun out of the holster before. Eh?
No. If anybody watching my woman, to me,
Yeah,
I'm the only person I entrust into that assignment.
no, they're in the same building. Yeah, they're the same building as that one doctor. It's that big clinic or whatever it is. It's not the hospital; it's the clinic. More like a clinic.
Yeah,
A bunch of
all the
doctors'
shit.
offices.
Yeah, all the shit that's going on with John's happening in the basement of this clinic.
Yeah, and they don't know that. So these
Uh,
motherfuckers caused a lot of deaths, man. There was unnecessary, a lot of unnecessary deaths.
Yeah.
Experimenting and wanting to get their fucking their big prize or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever it is these crazy fuckers are going for.
No, they're going for the. It's the big prestigious medical prize. It's called the.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Fuck, I don't know what it's called. The
I
Nobel
know what
Prize
it's
or some
called.
shit.
I just can't think of it right now.
Is it the
What's the name of that
Nobel?
prize? What's the name of that prize, guys? What's the name of that?
Is it the Nobel Prize?
Yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. It's Nobel Prize. Yeah.
Yeah, the Nobel Prize. That's right. Yeah. You know, there for a
Chuck,
while, I wanted. When I was little, I wanted to be a doctor. I'm not sure if you knew that.
well, I mean, remember when I was little, I went through tons of things I wanted to be, but for some reason, it always led back to performance. You know,
Yeah.
and that's why I became a musician and went, you know, and went so hard into making music when I did. And like I said, the only reason I gave it up is because I chose to be a dad to you rather than run off and leave you and become a fucking rock star. You know, being a dad was more important.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, really.
I didn't want to be like my dad and have my kids growing up without their dad. You know,
Oh my
there's
God,
too,
could you
too much
imagine
of that
me
shit.
growing up in that family?
Yeah, too much of that shit goes on, man. I
Oh,
knew
here it is.
I knew I grew up without a dad, and it always fucked with me. And I didn't want you guys to feel like that too. Yeah, he's got. I'm not sure what it is he's going to inject him with.
Hydrochloric acid.
Is it?
It's hydrochloric acid.
No, it should fucking yeah. I mean, it should end his ass.
Yeah, hydrochloric acid. If hydrochloric acid right into your carotid artery is not going to do the trick, then
Then what
nothing
is
is
it?
going to do the trick. Nothing will do the trick. It's over
Right.
with.
There he goes. See, they decided to pull the trigger and end him. They think.
Well, they didn't, I don't think. He did by himself, I think.
Well, it killed him. He is dead.
Oh, yeah, it's over with. That flatline sound is unmistakable.
He
should have.
should have left that heart monitor on longer.
He should have left it on, period.
Because I guarantee you, by now his heart's beating again.
Yeah, he
And now he's
should have
pissed.
kept that. Yeah, he should have kept that on the whole time. And then
Yeah.
immediately, as soon as he pumped that, ran and locked that motherfucking door.
Chop his motherfucking head off.
Yeah,
Period.
that would. Yeah, that
He's
would
not
do
coming
the
after
trick.
you. Chop his fucking head off and it's over. I don't give two shits.
Yeah,
This ain't
that would
Reanimator,
do the
you know?
trick. Yeah.
It's not Reanimator, you know?
Yeah, but you got to do it fast, though, man. You got to chop
Right.
his head off fast. You can't just saw that motherfucker off because it'll heal just as fast as you're sawing.
Yeah, like battle axe or some shit.
So I'd have took my ass to the pawn shop, to the Easy Pawn or whatever, and found me a samurai sword and sharpened that motherfucker.
Battle axe or something, yeah. Something heavy.
Yeah, but over with.
Heavy and sharp.
I mean, shit. You get yourself a katana, and it ain't heavy, but it's sharp as
And
hell.
there he is. He's like, oh shit. And there he is with that he don't show it to him and stick it right in his face like that. That's
Yeah,
like pulling a gun. That's like being 2 feet away from somebody and pulling a gun on them. The whole point
Yeah.
of the gun is you get distance from your target. You know, you don't go right up on somebody with a gun. That's the stupidest thing you could do because 9 times out of 10, it's going to get taken away from you and used on you. The whole point of a gun is to hit somebody from a distance.
Now, I wonder how long that actually took to kill him.
He's fucked up right now. Like he's dying quickly.
Yeah, like it's eating them straight down.
That was different shit. That was white.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
that
not
was
sure.
a little different.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. He gave him there. Oh,
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
of course. Great Scott.
Yeah, you made him completely indestructible, you dumbass.
He's almost like fucking Dr. Frankenstein or something. This guy is, man. He's gotten crazy over it. Like it's drove him nuts. His strive to be, you know. To
Okay.
give him credit, he has accomplished a lot. To give him credit, I mean, be able to make somebody heal that fast and shit. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
I always found that a little weird. The way dude just kind of folds over and looks at her like that. I always found that kind of strange. I don't think he means anything by it, but it's just weird.
There might have been a subconscious thought or two.
Yeah.
He's thinking, damn, all right.
You go, Chuck.
Yep, he's dead. You done fucked up, man. He's running about. He's running amok.
Amok.
It's bad news. Bad news. And he's pissed because y'all tried to kill him.
Yeah,
He didn't hurt them because of what they did for him. But now they tried to kill him, so all bets are off.
It's over.
He heard them talking. He's later listened to everything these fuckers have said from the beginning.
Yeah.
He didn't kill him because he knew that he cared about him and he wanted to keep him alive, so he figured, well, hell. But now that they want to kill him, yeah, it's over. He's pulling to you. You're talking to him. Oh, my God. You talking to me? Oh, my God, dude. Put the gun away before you shoot yourself.
Or shoot somebody on the other side of the fucking wall.
Shoot through the door and shit and kill fucking Chuck. That'd be great. It was like, oh, hell. Good job.
That'd be some shit.
Yeah, because when you do something stupid like that, you always hit the wrong person, man. Always.
Every time.
He's coming here to check, make sure everything's okay. He puts a bullet right between Chuck's eyes. You dumbass motherfucker. What are you doing? You shot Chuck Norris, man. I mean, come on.
If Chuck Norris would have come barging through that door right then, he probably would have shot him
Oh hell yeah.
just by accident.
Well, he's not very confident. He's not very good at his job. He just you never want a nervous motherfucker with a gun. You just don't stick a nervous person and a gun together. You just those two things don't mix.
No, you do what they did to Will Ferrell.
Oh my god, man! A lot of people don't like him, but some of his early shit was fucking hilarious, man. Love me sexy.
That's true. You love me sexy.
His own theme song coming in there to play that, singing it. It's ridiculous. He loves you, Maxine.
Yeah, I think so. Creepy guy.
Yeah. The other guy, that's a good one, man. That one's underrated as fuck, man. That one's funny.
No.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock. They're so confident and so full of themselves that they think they can run and jump off that fucking 8-story fucking building and land down there and catch those guys. And they both fucking die immediately.
Yeah, the very next scene is the funeral.
They thought they
With
could
their-
do it.
Yeah, with their faces on the tombstone.
They thought they could run and jump off this fucker and land. And, oh my god! You talk about being full of your own shit.
Aw, he's a sweet guy. He went and got her some cookies.
Yeah. Cookies always make him feel better. I mean, you can tell.
Yeah,
You can tell he likes cookies. Cookies and milk, even. He's like, I don't know. Oh my god! I hope nothing bad's happening. You're a cop. Oh my god! Yeah, I forgot.
yeah, you shouldn't allow that to happen. I'd have grabbed her up, sat her ass down, and told her no.
Oh yeah. Freeze! You don't walk right up on the guy with the gun like that. What is wrong with you, man? Do people not understand the whole point of the gun?
He walked right up to him.
You never get within. You never pull a gun on somebody and have it to where they can reach out and touch it. If they can reach out and touch it, you're too close.
Exactly.
And now he's killing the guy. This kind of sad.
Yeah, this sucks.
Because this guy had no business being a police officer, let alone being stuck, looking after this girl with this fucking hideous maniac running around. He was
Bro,
doomed
like
from
Forrest
the
Griffin.
beginning. Yeah, he does. He does look like Forrest Griffin.
He just looks
He got
like a
that monkey.
crazy.
He got that monkey look to him. You know what I mean? Somehow he's got
Yeah.
he's got primate look to him somehow.
Yeah, just like Forrest Griffin did.
Exactly. You know, Stephen Bonner died, man.
Huh?
Stephen Bonner died, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, damn, it's another one.
He had got a really bad pain pill addiction. He got really badly addicted to him, and it eventually ended up killing him.
Well, being a fighter with that many injuries as he had.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! Here it is.
Dude ran down there so fast.
Like he's the ultimate killing machine, man. He really is.
Like he beat her downstairs to
Mhm.
the other staircase, got over to that door, and started going up that staircase where she even got a couple floors down.
Yep, but all the way down the other one, came all the way around and met her before she got down at the bottom. Yep.
Oh shit! I mean, with his regenerative abilities, he probably don't even feel the lung burn of running.
Right.
Dude probably don't even actually breathe.
One of the coolest scenes in the whole show is coming up here real soon. When he goes to the window, that's cool as shit, man. That's just crazy. I remember I first seen it when I was a kid, about 9, 10 years old. I remember seeing it going, whoa. And then because the shit he's already been through, all the shots shit he's taken, and he come back, that's probably not going to kill him.
Right.
Like the only way to take care of his ass is be like Highlander. You must fucking behead his ass.
Yeah.
And you gotta do it quick, and you gotta get it away from his neck.
Exactly.
First Highlander, that's another one that we should do sometime. But fucking yeah. There can be only one. Sean Connery. There can be only one. There can be only one.
There can be only one.
The Highlander.
Oh yeah, that's good shit.
That's not a bad Sean Connery, is it?
No, man, dude's upper lip don't move.
Right.
His upper lip does not move.
Yes. Kind of
Yes.
like fucking Rod Serling.
Yeah. Yes. And welcome to the night gallery.
Yeah, it just yeah.
It's like, bro, is your top lip paralyzed or something? What the hell's going on?
Like there's a victim we didn't even see, that cop down there. Like we didn't even see him get killed, but yet his skull was split open.
Oh, he was over with, bro.
Like damn, happened to you, bro.
He got a skull split with his own nightstick.
It's like there's a whole extra one. Like this fucker kills like let me see, he's already killed like 5 people.
Well, there's another body right down the hall.
Yeah, land and there's 6. There's bodies everywhere.
I never noticed that before, but yeah, there's a whole ass body down the hall.
Well, it's just not fair, man. You can cause damage to him, but it doesn't matter. He's a real life Michael Myers. You know what I mean? You hurt him, he falls down for a second, and then he's right back up as good as new.
Shit, I bet a grenade in his pocket to do some damage.
There's another one up beside him, so that's like 6 or 7 people this fucker's killed in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
hurt me. No shit, man. Sorry, I stuck your pussy ass here to do that, man. But
He hurt
where's
me
my
real
girl?
bad.
I'm sorry, man. Where's my girl? Where's my girl?
Yeah, sorry, bro. I love you and everything. And we're brothers in blue and all, but where's my chick?
Yeah, did you at least protect her, man? He didn't die in vain, did you? He's dead.
Yeah, it's like she at least got away, right?
Yeah, he at least gave her a little bit of time while he was getting broken and fucked up.
Hey, you gotta give it to him. He
at least
accomplished
bought
one
time.
good deed.
He bought time.
Yeah. Yeah, he accomplished one good deed in his whole career, and that was providing her time to get away.
He got in the way.
Hey, that works.
No.
Broke a whole Purple Heart for that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If she survived.
True.
If she dies anyway, then that was all you fucked up, dude. It's a waste of time. If she lives, you're a hero. If she doesn't, just a pussy that died.
True.
That's kind of cool. Well, this is life or death.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, it
plus
is.
you gotta consider the villain. He ain't your everyday fucking maniac.
Look, man, you throw her in any situation, in that kind of a situation, you better be willing. Because I know damn well I would be willing.
Right.
I'd be biting his ass. I'd rip a whole chunk of his fucking throat out.
Yeah.
Heal that motherfucker.
See, if you put this in a slasher type context, you could call her a final girl, right? The problem is she's the only girl. Well, I mean, there was her sister-in-law, but you know, I guess if you put it in that context, you call her a final girl, right? Even though Chuck's here.
Well, Chuck's the hero. He's like the Donald Pleasance of Halloween, you know. He's the
He's
hero.
pissed. Oh shit! Can you imagine if Loomis could have done some fucking Chuck Norris shit? That would have changed Loomis altogether, wouldn't it?
Oh, Loomis been fucking up.
Michael does a fucking standing roundhouse kick. I told you, Michael.
Or that paintbrush punch.
That fucked up Michael, wouldn't it? Michael would have been like, "What the fuck?"
He'd be like, "When the fuck you learn that shit, dude?"
He'd have been all confused. He'd be like, "Oh my god, Loomis is bad."
That'd have been the first time Michael talked in 15 years. He'd look at him be like, "The fuck, dude?" He'd punch his mask off. That really pissed him off then. He'd be like, "Motherfucker."
I can remember kid around this time because remember I was a big Michael Myers fan at this time, of course. Halloween 2 had just come out the year before, blah blah blah. Well, when I seen this and I compared the killers, how he was sort of like Michael Myers, how shit couldn't kill him. I remember thinking, wouldn't it be badass if like the next Halloween had this Chuck Norris character versus Michael Myers?
That'd be interesting.
I
I
remember
couldn't look
thinking
at
that when I was a
Michael.
kid.
Man, I couldn't look at Michael the same again, man. If Chuck Norris was up there paintbrushing him and kicking him around and shit.
Because you know he would.
Oh, yeah, he
Michael's not
definitely would.
fast enough. Now, once he got a hold of him, it would have been ugly. But he'd kicked him around for a good minute. It'd have made a lot more sense than fucking Busta Rhymes doing it.
Oh, yeah.
There he
Chuck
is.
would have definitely had to use every bit of the martial arts he knew against Michael.
There he is. That's creepy. He's like,
Yeah, there it is. That's the good stuff.
he's stalking her. She's
I did
terrified.
think-
She's like, what the fuck? What is he doing? Why is he looking at me like that? Oh my god.
Dude, I did this to my ex just to fuck with her. And she got
Oh!
the same look on her face that she does.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of them went into him. There he goes. And this is several stories up too, man. Like you finally heard him hit the ground. How many stories do you think that is up? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, dude, it's got to be at least 3 or 4.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That's up
3 or
there.
4.
That is up there. That's like floor 17 or some shit.
Yeah. He definitely. Now I think he looks up here. I wish they would show, for sure how far it was. But he's already snapped out of it. He's already okay. No, it looks like about 3. But 6 shots and 3 stories, man.
And he just looks at him. And he's just like, bruh.
Here's the final act. Here's the climax of the film. Here we go. And she said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna run over your ass." He doesn't care. He said, "Go ahead, hit me, fuck off."
I stepped to the side a little. He didn't want
Yeah.
to take the full brunt of the truck.
He thought about it before it got there. He's like, "Well, maybe not, man. I'm still kind of aching from that fall."
Dude. Dude just grabs on to the back of the truck.
The truck kind of knocked him silly.
Oh, yeah. It knocked him down for a second.
This is a good scene when he climbs in the back of it right there. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, I love
Do you
it when he
want-
waits a second and he looks over to the sides first before he hops in.
My favorite roundhouse Chuck Norris ever did comes up during this fight here in a minute. I love
dude,
that
that is-
roundhouse he does.
Dude, that is a jumping back roundhouse kick.
It's nice. It's the best one I've ever seen.
I can do that kick as well. Not as great as Chuck, but I can do it. That's the last thing I was taught before the school shut down was how to do that kick.
Man.
I'll show it to you one day if my knee can handle it.
Damn.
Oh, you know that shit hurt. You getting thrown all around that truck right now.
We crashed in my Chevy truck, and that's all right with me.
Why is it that every single country song has to do with either a heartbreak, a truck, or a dog, or drinking?
Yeah. Or yeah, I mean, well, that's just what they do, man. It's just their thing, you know. Everybody's got their thing. He's screaming. He's like, "Fuck, this fucking hurts." He was.
Yeah, he's like,
That
"Oh,
was unusual. Hearing him scream like that. I remember seeing that, going, "Whoa!" I didn't expect that from him.
I love this shot.
He's like, "Ow, god damn, that's fire." See,
Blade 2.
see,
Blade
that shit
2.
didn't. Yeah. See, that shit didn't keep him. Shit doesn't keep him from feeling pain. He still feels the pain.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, that fire hurt a lot. But he was screaming. He was like, "Oh, god damn. Fire."
Yeah.
He's like,
and it-
"You motherfucker. You catch me on fire and shit. What's wrong with you?"
And it suppresses your ability to feel the pain.
He's like, "Yeah, you guys could have
Maybe
gave me
you do
something to
feel
keep me
the
from
pain."
feeling the pain." You know? That's probably he's thinking. That's the one mistake they made. They didn't give me something to keep me from feeling the pain. And so that probably upsets him.
And dude can't even take morphine because his body would regenerate too fast to be able to use it.
Like he's invulnerable to shit, man, for everything except for being chopped in pieces. Like fire even healed.
Yeah, I
Like
would
he
shoot
gets
him
no
about
burn.
5. Yeah, I'd shoot him about 5 or 6 times right in the face and then behead his ass.
You notice he's got burnt skin on his face, but it's old burnt skin.
Oh yeah,
Like
he can
that.
just peel that shit off like a scab. You know, he ain't worried about it.
Yeah, because he regenerated new skin that quickly.
I mean, that's all
That's
right.
old shit.
I'm a Chuck Norris is about to punch and kick all the skin off his face.
He
Doesn't
just
really matter.
tossing Chuck around. Just like, get
Yeah, I
off
ain't
me,
never
god
seen.
damn. Here it
Yeah,
is.
I ain't never seen Chuck get handled quite like this before.
Oh yeah. He's down there looking at him. Now he should have stayed on Chuck.
Yeah, I can do that kick.
Here it comes. Watch. Here it is. I love this. It's the best one I've ever seen in a movie as far as jumping around kicking like that. Better than Jean Claude's and all that.
Sweet.
The difference is these fights look more real than those looked later on with Van Damme and fucking all them dudes, man. I think it looks more like a real fight. Fight
Well,
choreography
that
is better in the Bruce Lee's and in Chuck Norris.
well, that's because they were actually throwing each other the fuck around. When
Oh
Chuck
yeah, they did
Norris
their own
and
stunts. Yeah,
when Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee fought in that movie,
that's a good
they
fight. Yeah,
actually fought. They actually did
somewhat.
that. No, that
They
was
weren't trying to hurt each other, but yeah.
but like it was a straight up spar between them two.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Lot of respect between the two of them, man.
Oh yeah.
A lot of love and respect. Here it is. Do it here. Oh, that kick right there. That's the one that I was talking about. Not the roundhouse, but that one right there. When he jumps up and says, wow.
Oh, dude, I've mastered that fucking kick.
That's a
That's my
badass.
favorite kick to do. It's my favorite kick to do. That jumping side kick right there. It's over with.
Hey, Tony. Hey, what's going on, Danger? How you doing, man?
He's a bit heavier than you thought, isn't he, Chuck?
Oh yeah. This dude's a tall motherfucker, too, man. He just, and you get the idea he's really strong. Like, he's stronger and bigger than Chuck. This is not Chuck's strength. You know, he needs to get back on his feet.
She about knocks Chuck into the hole. There goes Chuck.
She got some balls, man.
Oh yeah. She protecting her mans.
She stands zero chance here. She's just annoying him. He just tried to get her off of his back, and he tackled it, and she went down too. She's like, "Damn, dude."
Well, probably the best thing for her.
Here we go. Now,
But she,
this is it.
yeah, she did probably. Oh, I love that kick. If
That's
you,
why
motherfucker,
that's why I put that into my intro. That because it's just cool as fuck.
fucking.
How far do you think he fell? How deep do you think that well is? Because when it takes the camera down there, it goes quite a ways.
Well, it goes from clear to moss.
Yeah.
So you know that fucker is at like quite a few 100 feet deep.
Damn, really? You think?
If it's got moss in the bottom like that and you haven't hit the rest of the water yet, you haven't even reached the top of the water yet, that is evaporated water over time that has collected moss on the rock. So yeah, that thing is deep. You could probably fit 2 school buses in that motherfucker. I'm serious.
And then he hit those rocks and shit when he landed down there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the blood all the way down.
So it definitely fucked him up. He said, "I'll just put his ass down at the bottom of the well. We'll deal with him when he figures his way out." Now they could have made a sequel to this, but I like how they left it as a standalone, man. So that way you just wonder, he's still alive.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you see where it changes from brick to mossy rock.
Yeah, that's an old well.
That thing's a deep motherfucker.
Damn, still going. That's probably a good 40 or 50 feet at least.
At the least.
and he's still around, and it just leaves you wondering. You know what I mean? For the last 44 years, it's just been he was still alive, and that's it.
Me.
Good show, man. Always a great one. Silent Rage is.
Oh, yeah. It's the first time I watched it in quite a long time, actually.
Me too. Like I said, I got this Blu-ray, this and this isn't even a Mill Creek Blu-ray. I upgraded this from my DVD I had for years. For years, I've had that DVD. About
That's true.
2 or 3 years ago, and it's the first time that I've watched it. This Blu-ray. So
Nice.
yeah, man. So yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed, and hopefully everybody in the rewatch enjoys, man. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris, man, passed away today. Well, he actually passed away yesterday, but his family didn't let it be known until today. So he passed away on the 19th at 86 years old. So just wanted to pay a little bit of tribute to him because this movie meant so much to me as a kid growing up. And I, of course, showed it to my kids, and and it became a part of their lives growing up and shit too. To me, this is his best one. He's got a lot of shit, but I think I love this one the most because it mixes that great horror aspect with it.
Yep.
So, thanks to everybody. I don't know. I may pop on here later on tonight or tomorrow just for a hangout bullshit session. We ain't done that in a little bit. I kind of like to just get on here and just say whatever, just hang out.
Yeah.
Maybe do that later on tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, of course, that is Drake Loves Movies. Still trying to figure out what's going on with this channel, and we're gonna get to the bottom of all that bullshit and move on from there. So for him, I am Gortho, and of course, you guys are not. Have a great night.
Ooh.
In the end, there will be only chaos.
Well, that's all water under the bridge, as I always say. Water under the bridge.
Columbia Pictures presents Chuck Norris,
Hot damn spiders! Call the police?
Not me, boss.
Nobody call the police? You must be a mirage!
the master fighter of our time. But not even he could imagine the power of the indestructible man he is about to face. A creation of science whose only thought is to survive. The unstoppable terror of silent rage. Now, Chuck Norris must destroy him.
Dan, watch out!
In a final battle to the death and beyond. Silent rage.